Hey, what's up, guys? Thank you for joining me on this YouTube video. We're going to talk about one of the most important laws out there in real estate investing that you have to follow in order to not get in trouble as a landlord. So that's the fair housing laws. And this basically states that you can't discriminate based off of 9 characteristics. So the first one is age. So you can't discriminate based off of someone who's older, someone who's younger. You can't say something like looking for young professionals or someone who's, elderly couple or something like that. You cannot say anything like that in your ad, and you can't accept people just based off of their age. The next thing, you can't discriminate against, of course, race or religion. So you can't say looking for, white female or something preferred or African American preferred or anything like that. Familial status. So you can't say, we don't accept children, or if someone says, hey, I have a child, is that okay? You can't say, no, sorry, we can't give it to you because you have a child, right? Another one is ethnic background or national origin. So basically, where did they come from? Just steer away from asking those types of questions. What country did they come from? What ethnicity they are? Because that could, of course, get you in trouble down the line if it's found out that you're somehow discriminating based off of their ethnic background. Next one is, of course, marital status. So married, unmarried. And then there's sex. So you can't say females preferred or males only or males preferred, that type of stuff. You can't say in your ad. The next category is disability. You can't discriminate someone based off any sort of mental or physical disability, sexual orientation, or gender identity. So those are all the categories you can't discriminate against. And of course, you might be asking, how do they actually test for this? So what fair housing groups out there can do is they'll see your ad and then they'll do like a fake contact. So they'll have like an African American with the same occupational history, credit history, and income history as this white man, and they have both of them apply during around the same time, and then they see what kind of responses you give. So if you like deny the African American guy but you accept the white guy, right, then that could be that can be interpreted as discrimination. And they actually do test for this type of stuff. So make sure you guys follow all the fair housing laws. The last question I get is, what about ESA animals? ESA animals are a protected category as well. For me, I actually have a shared space because I rent by the room, so all the tenants share the common areas. And because you can't really keep a cat or a dog just to one room, it actually poses the risk of someone having an allergic reaction. So what I say is, unfortunately, that is a liability. Having a cat or a dog is a liability because of the risk of someone having allergic reaction to the cat or the dog. Now, if you were to say no ESA animals for a whole family, now that's a little bit of a different story. But because I rent by the room, I can make the argument that it is a liability if another tenant has an allergic reaction. So unfortunately, we can't allow cats or dogs at this residence. I hope you guys join me again next week for the next video.